untape that. Or just unplug that. That mic is dead, huh?
Dead or no one's using it?
Oh. I gotcha.
Well
Yes. I see what you're saying. I turned that one off a second ago.
Game show host Joe with your microphone.
Nobody can hear you. Nobody can hear you.
YouTube is live.
Yeah, we can't hear you either.
We're live, baby.
All right.
There we go. There he is.
I wasn't talking to everybody. I was talking to you guys. All right.
You got no slack?
We always add it to our list, and
What the fuck?
Or do you need more?
so you guys have to set it up.
No, I'm good.
So first things first.
Who brought the German on?
I know. What are you doing when no one's here, Mike?
Joe, might as well, since we're
Kind of Nazi shit are you doing?
I'm like 30%, so you might as well grab me one with that. We're live, baby.
Live.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh.
That sounded like a man who sat on an upside down stool.
You said stool. It means poop, too.
Comedypipe. Why isn't my microphone working?
I
I
can
gotta
hear
turn
you.
it on.
I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear
I can hear you. You're right here in front of me. I can hear you.
Can you hear me? I can't hear me. It's another Wednesday here on Comedypipe, the potentially most interactive radio show on the internet.
Potentially. No, the most.
The most. I know. Shit.
We got to have more meetings.
Well, this was on the fly.
Yeah.
You know,
That's,
and it was
that's
just-
why meetings come in. Just go practice.
The potentially was just taken out, what, 2 weeks ago?
Training. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't train for this. Mike usually does this because his usually working, and now mine's going in and out.
I start thinking.
I can't hear Mike.
I think about the show about an hour before it starts.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I just remembered I had something to do Wednesday. I was like, I just don't know what it is.
That's usually how. Like, man, what do I got to do this afternoon? Fuck. Yeah.
God
So
damn
we're
it.
gonna do the show without 3D tonight,
All
or
right.
Cal. It looks like. Where's Cal? Why didn't Cal show up?
Didn't he have a gig or something?
Oh, I don't know.
He's probably doing the Altamont thing.
Yeah, I thought he was still
Oh.
Indian Ladder Farms, I think.
Indian Ladder.
I'll be there in 2
they
weeks.
do a comedy show.
2 weeks.
That's
2
pretty sweet that
weeks.
they do that. That's nice that they're doing that up there. I like that.
It's nice. It's my old stomping ground. I went to that crappy school of Guildland, so yeah, it's
Me too.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes. We both amounted to the same. Right?
Deep fried cheese
Bags.
curd? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Indian Ladder Farms, the best.
Yeah, they're
Deep
cider,
fried
man.
cheese curd. Yeah, they took the worst part of cheese, the fattiest, most worst part of it, and then they deep fried it.
That's called
This is-
mozzarella sticks.
Deep fried cheese. It's
My
crazy.
coworker today told me he wanted to make cheese. At least I'm working.
The one that shits on the toilet,
No, he's a clean one.
not in it, by the way. On it.
On it.
He sends pictures. There's a guy that leaves skid marks on the bowl
That was gross.
or on the seat.
Like I
like
take
the back of it.
yeah, like I take pictures of my poop like any normal person, but I don't do it on the seat. Like that's
See, I know. What are you, fucking animal?
yeah.
Do you take pictures when you drop one?
Well, I do because like we started this game. I'd say probably like
It's a game.
the game like years upon years ago when like cell phones could first start taking pictures, and sending to your buddies. You'd be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Well, okay, and then like you just do it, and then it just kind of took off to where it's like, "Well, I got the biggest one this week," and you're just like, "That looks like a 12-inch bass. Look at that thing," you know.
Wow.
There has been times when I've like, there's someone should see this besides me.
It's amazing. Somebody invents this amazing technology, and it's just everybody else goes more penis, more pussy,
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's
More
all.
poop.
Just like the internet.
Mhm.
more poop.
More poop.
Yeah,
That's the
it's
thing. Yeah, someone gave you a cell phone and said, "Hey, listen, Don't worry about the calls.
Right.
Okay. This is mainly focused on pictures. You send whatever your first thought is and deal with the reaction after.
It's great. What fucking technology.
Is technology working now?
It sounds
Still?
like it.
I got
Yes.
God damn it. I can't win ever. Ever. VR won though.
You're winning now.
I won at VR.
You won a VR.
It does work.
You have an Oculus that you got for free. That means you're winning.
Totally winning. And then that's why we're at the bar now.
That's right.
Make room
He's
for that.
discovering his gay side on the virtual realities. Also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's like, because the game I played it. And
Is he a
actually it's-
virtual fluffer?
Yeah, yeah, right. That should be one of the apps. Like you can like virtually.
My neck is killing me, but I didn't do anything.
if I hit the B button, it grabs my dick. Or whatever.
That's the weird thing, because like I'm not saying that I look at porn, but a guy I know,
Sure.
literally this morning, was like going through this thing on a certain website, and next thing you know, one of the videos had VR next to it, and I'm like, "What's that? All right, let's take a look."
Cool stuff.
I mean, that guy, he's like, "Oh, let's take a look." So he clicks on it, and it's like you're looking at what's going on, and I'm like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." This is like a point of view. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, you got POV.
POV. There we go.
Yeah, where they wear
yeah.
the seizure helmet and the GoPro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. You got the camera, the little guy hanging over your neck. You're just like, it's technically I'm looking what he's looking at,
Yeah, that's got to be the weirdest porn scene. We've had these
Oh, man.
conversations
The high def
before
is
about
weird
the-
too because of the razor burn.
And the scars from her dad.
That's the problem.
Oh, Peter North yesterday.
Joe just found out about Peter North.
Well, I didn't find out.
Well, you
it
just
was against my
you
will. You
just
guys
witnessed-
told me.
You witnessed
Still
the Peter
finding
North.
out.
I wasn't
Yeah.
doing research.
We
You know,
didn't
you
tell-
make it sound.
hey,
like-
we didn't
You
tell you
didn't
to
know
Google.
about. You didn't
No,
know
no,
about
but
it?
you told me what he did, and I was like, all right, I got to see this freaking guy just come buckets.
That is what kind of was
Yeah,
witnessed.
that's my synopsis of Mr.
Wait.
North.
So this is your first time witnessing Mr. North? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they were like, oh, yeah, he just comes and he's just like,
Hey,
rope,
hey,
like
okay, wait,
ropes. you know?
It wasn't a they. It was a
was-
Jefferson,
See, it doesn't feel good.
and I just agreed.
Oh, you were.
Like-
That's what
like-
you're gonna tell the cop,
like-
right? I
Yeah.
just agreed to be
Yeah,
there.
no,
That's
all I
it
said
was.
I just watched, officer.
Yeah, no, he's not wrong. That's all I said. He's not wrong. He comes buckets.
It's kind of like it's weird because like watching porn now, like I've gotten to the point. I realize I'm getting older because like
And
when
I
you
appreciate you sharing that, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely, yeah, no,
That's what I'm here for.
My world is wider.
not just your world. No, I was watching those, and like you guys probably know this because as you're getting older, it's weird because like you follow like certain porn stars, you're like, oh, she's gorgeous. She's got a new video coming out.
Sure.
I may take a look.
All the ones I grew up with are dead. I'm a 70s kid. AIDS
they-
wiped them all
I was
out.
gonna say they died in like 82. But it's weird because like you see like the same guy that you saw in like a video 2 years ago, and you're like, good for him. 2 years ago he was delivering pizzas. Now he's the cable guy. He's went to school. He's fixed, you know what I mean? You're like, good for him. You know? You're like, oh, what's going on? Oh yeah, that's going on. Yeah, I forgot about that. Man.
Yeah.
Still in the game.
Like an
Good
epilogue
job,
to
yeah.
porn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And after he fucked his landlord, he got a lot of confidence.
Travis, I just want to let you know that they don't make sequels. It's not the
Debbie does Dallas too.
well, yeah, but usually not.
Aren't there
I
lots
guess
of
that-
sequels in porn?
Yeah, but they don't have. They normally don't have contiguous
dead?
storyline. That's
Debbie
the
does
problem.
Dallas. She's dead too, right?
I think so.
Probably.
Yeah.
I
I wonder,
Wasn't that like the first porn?
What was
No.
her actual name? Do you remember?
No idea.
No, it
smartphone?
wasn't the first porn. It was
No,
just,
it wasn't the first
No,
one.
the
It
first
just
one
got
was a
very
Roman
popular.
mural.
Yeah.
The first
Some
porn was like
hieroglyph-
that
some
guy with the
hieroglyph.
camera. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
some
camera
hieroglyph.
that's like 200 feet long. Like, all right, we're going to take this picture. We got literally 7 seconds with a flash.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back and take another picture. It's
You
going
ever,
to take 2 hours.
you ever see the statue of David? Yeah, that was
Okay,
that's
that's
that predates
the
a lot of
first
stuff.
porn.
I wonder if
No,
like
when you
Egypt-
It's,
see
not,
it,
it's
right?
not the first. I'm just giving you some context. Of how
and
far
ladies
it's
say
back.
they didn't get it first in history.
I wonder, like, if in Egypt there's like a naughty cave with all the porn, in one of the pyramids. Like that was their porn hub. Like this is the room of two-dimensional hieroglyphic porn.
Isn't there an
Super
Egyptian
hot.
like statue
Or they
of
would
a
just
guy with a
fuck.
giant boner?
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
No, I'm not.
I don't
I'm
know.
serious.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
it's a fertility statue.
You
It's
could
like,
tell the
oh, yeah,
slaves had a
makes
sense of humor when they're like, all right, we need you to make pyramids. Like, okay, we're going to make them look like boobs.
Said pointy.
There's like a cave or whatever, a little room with like some guy who's just like, I hate my job. I hate Cleopatra. Just literally etched in
Such a
dicks
cunt.
the whole time throughout the whole room. Yeah.
Cubicle.
Cunt, hieroglyph. Yeah.
It's got an apostrophe to make it look like it's old school.
An apostrophe.
Whatever the equivalent to an apostrophe is an hieroglyph. Yeah.
Wasn't that one of the rulers of Egypt? Apostrophes. That was so fucking dumb. I'm sorry.
Hey, well, in the bar itself, Travis, if you hadn't known, I do have naked women on the wall.
That you do.
Classy.
That is classy.
I
naked
like
women.
them
Yeah,
thick, bro.
She looks disappointed like most women.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like a normal.
This
a normal.
This
thing of women.
is not something I installed. It came with the house, installed on both sides of the bar.
Negotiating.
Is that what you
room.
tell your wife with the computer too?
No,
this
she
new
saw-
computer came with porn
Yeah,
installed on it. I'm just deleting it.
She saw the murals before I saw the murals. She's like, "Did you see the naked ladies on the wall?" No,
They were,
show me.
they were
She
selling
did.
points for her, weren't they?
Yeah, that was.
That's when you knew. I do.
It wasn't a dirt. It wasn't a dirt basement. I could stand all the way up without hitting my head.
That's important.
There was porn on the walls. I could fit in the shower stall, like not in the shower stall, in the shower without having to duck. Yeah. So, but the porn was definitely a good selling.
Sure.
That was the seller.
How could it not be?
Yeah, I was like, there was a
disappointed girl is on both things.
yeah, yeah.
Disappointed girl is every girl.
There was a pool table
Tell
down
me
here.
about it.
There was originally a pool table down here, but they would not negotiate leaving that. In hindsight, I'm very happy because now there's room for room scale VR.
Goddamn right.
So we're gonna cut the show now. We're gonna go play VR. For
Sounds good to me. Have a good night, everybody. Put that dig down.
And that's all, folks.
Everyone's gonna huddle behind the bar and watch.
Travis, where are you gonna
play.
be?
Quick, get it out, get it out. Quick, get it out.
I'm like, fuck it, I'll kill the cameras on YouTube, then I can plug the Oculus camera back in. And we'll just do one at a time, and we'll just broadcast. I'm just going, yo, you almost had a dude.
Just let the audience guess what we're doing.
Yeah. We're gonna play super hot. We're going to bounce around the rooms, ducking and covering, trying not to get shot in the head repetitively.
I like the sound of that.
You get very.
You know we can just go 2 blocks down for this, right?
Yeah, but there's a mortality rate that I like to keep. And
Good
if
point,
I leave
good
my
point,
confines
good point,
here,
good
it
point.
drops considerably. The second I leave my house, it drops.
You
by
don't get to
80%.
respawn in real life.
Yeah, no. I can get shot and grab the dog bowl again and throw it at the guy's head and start over. That's the way this game works.
My favorite part of it is that if you move slow, like the bullets, it's like the Matrix. It comes at you really slow. So you can just be like, all right, hold still for a minute. Because if you move faster, then time speeds up in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's neat. He's just like totally cheat. Like,
It would suck if a guy with palsy was playing.
Ah!
You'd be like, I'm going really fast. Now I'm slow.
I think Parkinson's.
We gotta get Michael-
Parkinson's,
Yeah.
palsy, you know, they're
Tourette's.
They all get the same
Oh,
symbol.
man.
Tourette's? Oh, like a chicken.
No, you'd only have
That's
ticks.
me. I was thinking
It's
Michael
not
J. Fox
continuous.
joke.
That's where I want with Parkinson's. I didn't want to. I didn't want to be cheesy and throw Michael in there.
That's why I just said Michael J.
Muhammad
Fox joke.
Ali.
Yeah, that's.
You don't even have to make
Whole
one.
lot of shaking going on.
He got a job at Home Depot. He mixes paint. all this, I've heard of.
He couldn't put the carts back the right way.
He's a horrible babysitter.
And welcome to the show, Travis's mom. How are you, Mom?
Oh, shit.
Can you hear me?
Mama Trav.
Can you guys hear?
What?
No.
Yes, I can hear
You
you.
didn't bring
I can
mama.
hear you.
Mom is on the. You can't hear her.
No.
All right, we'll call you back in a second.
Are you fucking with me?
I
Don't play with my
I am.
All right,
emotions.
we'll call her
man.
back. In
I
a
think
second.
he's fucking with
I think he's fucking with me because I was like, he didn't make any weird
No.
movements over
Yeah,
there.
no, that was good observation. Good
Thanks,
observation.
thanks,
Yeah,
thanks.
but
Well, years of practice of keeping the eyes on the screen, but knowing what else is going
Yeah.
on.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
someone's coming in the room. Quick, 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 quick.
how much has porn made your peripheral grow?
Exactly. It always gets a bad name.
My-
Never a good name.
My ex caught me once. Not caught me jerking off or anything, but she came downstairs one day and she was like laughing. And I'm like, what's so funny? She goes, top notch bitches. I guess I left it open or something when I went to bed.
Oh, rookie mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't give a shit. She
Just
was
a weird
lot.
pop-up.
Fair
What
enough.
were you searching, honey?
She's like, "Oh, you're jerking off?" Like, yeah, we don't fuck. So,
It's like I'm trying to be
Good
faithful.
observation.
oh, I totally was. Yeah.
Trying. Yeah.
Oh, it was horrible.
It was horrible.
Hmm.
It never stops.
Ah, good times.
That's why it's an X, not a current.
What's in the book, Joe? Let's give a shout out to Dave Cannon and his podcast, Dumbing It Down with Dave.
Hey, Davey.
The fastest podcast on planet Earth, telling you life how it ought to be.
Is there any pragmatism in this podcast?
There might just be, and
What'd you say? Pragmatism?
later on in the show,
What is
you
that?
I don't know.
logic.
Logic makes sense.
You have to remember,
Pragmatic.
I'm a retard.
Yeah.
So it's like, sounds like, yeah. It's like once my looks go,
Dave's got
I'm
a-
done.
Dave's got a deep mind. Later on, Jefferson will tell you exactly the same.
Lest you forget.
He's in his phone right now.
I just
so
wanted to
I'm
remind you guys, it's like, hey, I didn't wear my helmet today.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
With the point of view GoPro camera on the
I want you guys to see what I see. That's what it is.
I got vertigo so bad watching it. It's horrible. I just wouldn't stop shaking. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I thought about that one day, just putting a GoPro on me, like just for the day. And just trying to hide it a little bit to where I can go to work. People
You gotta
can see
get them
what I
like
do.
Google glasses or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
something
new
like-
glasses? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I've never worn glasses ever in the history, but today, new glasses. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Get the big nerd
Yeah.
glasses that have the camera right
But-
in the middle.
exactly. But then I'm afraid they're gonna see that I do absolutely nothing all day, and then they're gonna see like when I go home and like, all right, he put his glasses down, so we can't see what he's doing, but he forgot to turn the sound off. And I'm like, oh, this is live. Oops.
Working hard.
It doesn't even sound like that.
No.
That's
I
not
know.
even the. But everybody
a
knows
dry
that as
guy,
the
huh?
jerk off sound. Oh, totally.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
probably-
tried
yeah.
the coconut oil stuff, and I'm like, my hands are too rough from gardening and shit. The coconut
Oh,
oil.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same.
I forgot. Yeah, you work with your hands. That's got to be rough.
Yeah,
You can't just jump in there real quick,
Yeah.
free and
Quickie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
No,
Yeah. See, I work with computers. Yeah.
no, drag the foreskin over. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
dry guy all the way.
Lotion twice a day. That's what you got to do. Shea butter keeps everything smooth.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not. I just, not at all. I'm not disagreeing. I just have to be a dry guy because
Fair enough.
Yeah, that just
Take care of your ash.
reminds me of like 8th grade though.
ashy. You might not get an
Take
ashy
care of
dick.
your ash. Yeah.
Yeah.
All over. Then you got some chafing going on. Shea butter. Taking your chafe away since 1972.
Well, I can't use cocoa butter, so I got to use shea butter. So it's like,
Cocoa butter smells a lot better.
yeah, but I'm allergic to
Man.
cocoa butter.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm
Like,
allergic to latex.
I legit like fucking die. Like
That's
if-
a problem.
Like it's bad. Like
What's that?
legit, I'm allergic to cocoa butter. Like
Oh, so
lotion
if you
and
put
shit.
it on your dick or
I
whatever.
put it on anywhere, dude. It's fucking. I wish I had a cool story about it. I wish we could be like, oh, I was fucking this
What's-
chick and she had cocoa butter lotion on. But no, what it
My
was,
dick got fucking so large, and then I almost died.
my
Oh,
dick
that's the
was
good
like,
kind
I'll
of
go
boner.
out like a champion.
What's the reaction?
It's
A
basically.
boner.
Did you ever see? Actually, the best reaction
I
is
love
you ever
shea
see?
butter.
Yeah. Did you ever see Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah.
What is that a movie?
You're the melting
I don't
guy.
understand.
It's like almost right before the melting part where everything's
You
like
got melting
getting ready to
guy, yeah.
explode. Or like Child's Play 2 when they stick the tube in his mouth and his head's just no, not a horror. All right, fuck you guys. Anyway,
Yeah, no.
but no,
I know the indie.
So it burns.
oh dude, it fucking hurts, man. It's like mixed poison ivy with like ball sweat rash and just all in one, and your arm just starts getting bigger and bigger, and you're just like, awesome, I was lifting. No, I'm dying. Okay.
So only the affected area?
Give or take, it gets like if it goes through the rest of the body, then it just starts getting bad to
Random
where- yeah.
spots. Yeah, okay.
like it sucks because like everyone at my gym's like, oh, you're racist because every time you roll with a black guy, you got to go, wait a minute, do you have cocoa butter lotion on?
Yeah.
And if you do, I can't go near you.
Right? That's like if someone, if you have
Wow.
Yeah,
no, but it's a legit
That's
thing.
totally
like if you have a,
legit,
dude,
but
it's
So
yeah,
you
exactly.
can't
Yeah,
talk to a
that
lot of black guys at
sucks.
the gym.
I can talk to him from a distance.
no
Which
high
I guess
fives,
every
no,
normal white guy is kind of
yeah.
like, cool. You know,
Yeah.
what's wrong with that?
no fist bumps, no
No,
hand,
it's
no
interesting.
fancy handshake and like
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's why, like, when people are like, oh, you can't do the cool handshakes, I'm like, yeah, because I'll die.
you have
Take
a
it as you want.
you have a racist allergy.
Wow. Yeah.
It's not your fault.
Well, dude, that's the greatest thing too, because like if I'm with a girl and she's like, "Oh, I'm thinking about having a kid," I'm like, "Can't with me," because hey, if you get stretch marks, I'm leaving.
I'm not going out like that.
Yeah. It's like, come on, we're going to see family. I don't want to be embarrassed.
Oh, God damn it, man.
But no, it's fucked up because like I found out literally, I was like when I was all cool and lifting and thought I was a cool dude, I had a stretch mark like literally right in between my. Oh, what's going on here?
Of course, I had to fuck it up.
What'd you do?
Oh God
damn it, 3D.
God
Working?
Yep,
damn
we're
it.
good.
Yeah, we're
Think
good.
got
Both
everything?
ears.
I mean, you interrupted my boring story anyway,
Sorry.
so it's like whatever.
I'm still getting used to the wire layout.
No, that's cool.
The bar.
At
the Red Nail.
At the bar.
It's the red nail.
The red nail.
That's what Joe
Not
calls
gonna lie, when you guys announced that last week, I was like, "Fuck, I gotta drive somewhere else now."
it. Yeah, what you didn't know was hiding behind the
Yeah.
black curtain.
Literally, I was just because like Mike was like, "Yeah, dude, same place." I'm like, well, "He's got a bar or something?" I'm like, "What the fuck? I missed that." He goes, "Yeah, literally right downstairs." I was like, "No, he's got a bunch of games down there. He's got a fucking bar."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, he's got a bar." I'm like, "So it's the same spot." He's like, "Yeah." I'm
Surprise!
like, "Perfect. That's all I
Yeah.
need to know."
Yeah, let me look at this thing. This is
We just got to get
beautiful.
some empty liquor bottles to put back there.
I got plenty upstairs on the ledge, so
Yeah.
I can. I'll take care of that this week.
Empty.
Yeah.
I feel like Tom Cruise in
Yeah, there's-
Cocktail.
Goddamn right.
Do you have one of those mixing things? No, you don't. I got
jigger?
a couple at home.
I
Whoa,
think I-
whoa,
yeah, I
whoa,
got a
whoa,
jigger.
whoa,
Jigger,
whoa,
jigger.
whoa,
dude.
With
whoa,
a J.
whoa.
With a J.
Whoa.
I was just getting.
We got
jiggy with
enough
it,
legal
just getting
problems.
jiggy
Yeah.
with it.
We
No,
were joking about the
legal
cocoa butter
problems?
lotion, buddy. All right,
yeah,
listen.
yeah. Legal problems are over.
Wait a minute. What chips? Salt and what? Tone it down.
I told my wife just the other day about Monica. Yeah,
No.
you know about Monica?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's a good girl.
Yeah.
Of course, she's so naive. She didn't get it at first. like trying to slow it down and enunciate without. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, because you can't do it otherwise, it just really ruins it. But
You just shouldn't.
Monica!
You just shouldn't teach people that.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Let them pick it up
I'm
on
like-
their own.
I'm not
that
going to
is-
go to the
yeah.
local 6-year-old
see,
and be like, start calling people
funny.
Monica.
Yeah.
It's funny. I wouldn't be like, hey, you want to go?
That is
You want to
one
know a
of-
secret code?
No,
No,
is
that's
one of
not
the
the good
best-
use of that.
that is
No.
one of the best underground.
It's not a wink or a nod.
ways
It's
to
something better.
I got news for you. It's not as underground as you think.
I know, but it's
Yeah, it involves a
you know,
railroad.
it's
Just use their
in the
name.
top 10 list of things you could have said.
Just say, hi, I'm Joe. What's your name?
Monica.
And I don't remember anything after that.
It's- What did you say? I just said, don't fucking say it. Don't you do it again. Oh, well, yeah, I sent you guys the dialogue, and it was a total Kevin Hart joke from Get Hard, if we're going to stay on the boner topic here. That's not.
Okay.
We're on a boner topic?
Well, we've always been on a
When
boner
did- wait,
topic.
what?
It's written in the book. We'll get there.
Yeah. We'll just jump
Will
to it.
Ferrell and Kevin Hart, and they're in this car, and I guess Will Ferrell's got to go to jail, so the other guy's trying to like toughen him up, and Kevin Hart starts fucking with him. She's like, dude, we're in the car together. We're brothers. You can say it in front of me. You can say it. Trust me. You can say it. He's like, I don't feel comfortable. And I'm like, all right, where is this going? He's like, so Kevin Hart is like, all right. What's that part of your leg that's that bends? It's like my knee. He's like, all right, so what's the sound of an angry dog make? Grr. All right, say them together. Knee. Grr. Like he's so just trying not. And
For the listener, the text reads, Joe has left the conversation.
this is movie quote. This is
I'm not promoting any
this is
shows
Kevin
today,
Hart,
obviously.
Kevin Hart joke. That's why I kept saying Kevin Hart joke. We're in the clear. But also Kevin Hart just like punches him in the mouth. He's like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't know where that came from. It just it happened. it happened." It's like, "Oh, we were cool." I'm like, "I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry." Yeah, he just goaded him into saying it, and then punched him in the mouth. It was I'm like, wow, how did this get put in a movie and didn't get flagged? That's a pretty powerful joke.
One of those you got to be there.
No.
I think it's kind of hacky. It's kind of hacky.
And then Will Ferrell is
like
kind of.
meager, you know, like, okay. I mean, we know we've all
get it.
Yeah, we've all
But the
heard
point was, how did it get published? Like, how did this get past the executive?
Because there was a
producers?
black guy in the movie.
Bingo.
I don't mean that in a racist way. I'm just saying if it was a bunch of white guys saying it, they'd
But
be
it
like,
was
we
a
can't
Jew
have this.
producing it.
It's also
It's
not
always a Jew
not a
producing.
lot
Don't
of
get
road,
me on the Jews.
not a lot of Rhodes scholars are watching movies.
Yeah,
So-
Will
Not-
Ferrell
not Will
movies,
Ferrell
not-
movies.
So maybe
Yeah.
like the knee bend and the girth thing. Maybe they know their audience, and that's just the target demographic is like people that'll go. or whatever
I'll have
they-
to add that to the movies that I'll
Yeah,
one day maybe
get hard.
watch when I get like sick.
By the way, your hibiscus, his hibiscus, is
Yes.
blooming. Beautiful. Big,
Yes, yeah,
giant-
I got to pull the bad ends.
It's called deadheading.
I didn't deadheading. I have to deadhead my hibiscus, which I did not do today.
So what? You had there was a spark.
It's a spark moment of deadheading there. I was just like, oh, sounds like a date rape.
I'm gonna deadhead my hibiscus.
I'm just, they're like, how was the head? Well, it was deadhead. So.
Wow.
Any head's good head, including deadhead. Yeah.
I mean, granted, I had to do a lot of the work, but hey, I got my forearm workout.
Oh,
She didn't gag once. I forced it.
she was toothy. She was unconscious. Be fair.
Yeah, she's got TMJ. She bites him, she sleeps.
Wow.
She's
that's
a grinder. Gotta watch out for the grinding. The
Yeah.
TNJ.
like,
Mhm.
like Pitbull. They don't let go.
Lockjaw. Just like TMJ.
Jesus.
Mhm.
So anyway, your hibiscus looks nice.
Thanks, man.
Very nice. Took a picture of it and sent it. To
I have to
someone.
make like a little side note. It just popped in my head.
Hibiscus.
So we were talking about like watching shit and stuff. Did you guys see that new series about the Unabomber that they're doing?
no.
He grew up here.
Oh yeah, I knew his nephew.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know Crane Street.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jefferson
Freaking.
banged his mom.
His mom gave me handies, but maybe that's why he's fucked up.
Why do you think he's so angry?
Jefferson's the main reason for him sending the box.
Originals Pizza isn't free. Local joke.
They started doing, I think it's on Discovery or History Channel, whatever it is. They started doing like the series. So I was like, all right, I'll watch it, just for fun. In the first episode, you're like, oh, they're learning about it. And in the second episode, they actually like interview him. Like it's like word for word. In the first thing I'm thinking, I was like, holy fuck, this guy's making a lot of sense. I was like, is this the next step? I'm like, I'm not that smart. I'll blow up my fucking hands if I'm doing mail bombs. But still, like, Jesus Christ. I was like, this guy's making a lot of sense here. I was like, wait a minute. This is just for TV. And then I went and looked it up. I was like, no, that's word for word.
Yeah.
Like, he was word for word. He said that. And I was like, guy's got a point.
Seems like a good guy.
Yeah, he's a
Sure.
little misunderstood.
That's
Just
all.
misunderstood.
I'd hang out with him at the bar.
wildly
Yeah, he can't
misunderstood.
mail you anything at the
And
bar.
not wildly misunderstood. Like you can't do that.
Frowned upon?
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
But like the
I
mess up,
didn't know.
the
I'm
mess
quite
up thing
ignorant.
is like his nephew grew up literally a mile and a half down the street from me, and I never put two and two together. They have the same last name. Never thought, oh yeah, they're related. So like we're hanging out, and next thing you know, I just like saw a picture, and then I was like, where have I seen him before? And
The
then
post office.
and then literally it clicked, and he goes, oh yeah, that's my uncle. I was like, oh, that's cool. He goes, yeah, he's famous. I go, oh, what'd he do? He goes, killed people. I'm like,
Great.
family functions must be awesome.
Yeah, whatever happened to that guy?
Oh, they kind of killed him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Oh, they
I
did.
They
think
did.
So,
A
yeah.
few years back, yeah.
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 I don't think they wanted his correspondence getting sent out.
No.
Hmm.
To
Okay.
keep that manifesto under wraps.
Yeah. I have a
It was
feeling.
published.
I have a feeling he's the kind of guy that make a bomb out of like jailhouse toothbrushes and fucking paper towels.
Yeah, he was pretty smart.
You can do it with a coffee creamer. Very flammable.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I shouldn't give out trade secrets.
The cream bomber. We know who did it.
He's the Peter North bomber because
That's
he
why we call him
creams
Cream
people.
Pie Jones.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy should. Dude, that guy should work for a fire department.
Yeah.
It's like, so let me tell you how I would have done this. Okay, so this is going wrong.
Cream pie
Like
bag.
bring Peter North to a fire, have a girl suck him off right till he's about to come, and just point it.
Is that
Doused.
flammable?
Jizz?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, but it's 10 times more dense than water.
Good. Well, obviously. I mean, I have
Is that really
taken
the
a
fact?
shot,
You just
but,
making shit up 10 times
Why
more
are, you,
dense?
why are you questioning me?
Who
Don't question me.
Joe's like, it felt like only 7 on my face.
I felt the weight, but it wasn't that much.
Yes, no, the funny part is he can't hit my face. It's always the collar bump.
I'm not gonna. I'm a plopper, anyways. I can't.
Plopper.
He had the drool.
This sounds like
no, there's the drool, and then there's just like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's one of those like it's like when you pour the wine bottle, like the wine's going straight down. It's not going out.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's like even after 6 or 7 days of just holding it in, all of a sudden you're like, yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna get the wall, and you're like, nope, got my wrist.
Got my wrist.
Keep shooting for the stars.
Problem is, it's gonna come back and hit me in the face if I aim that high.
Nah, if you're a plopper, it's not gonna
If
get
it's
any.
a plopper, it's just literally gonna hit the same area. It's pretty.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry about your belly button.
The belly button.
Yikes.
Well, that's the thing. Like
The
I will.
reservoir
yeah.
of cum.
Oh.
Yeah, I will.
It's
admit,
called a water feature.
That's what it is.
Yeah, for women it's cum. For guys it's lint. You're in the shower, like, what's that black piece? Oh, t-shirt from yesterday.
I know, isn't that some
What's your belly?
Dry belly button does
Yeah.
that.
What's in your belly button, honey? Oh, dried chunky cum. Awesome.
Looks like potato flakes.
I had a Cheeto.
You got a big belly button, man. Cheeto.
Oh, Cheeto.
I do find the lint too, and I'm like, yeah, it's the color of the shirt you
Yeah,
wore.
exactly,
And
yeah.
it's weird because it's like it's a little cotton candy machine.
Well, that's because it happens to me in the morning. Yeah, like literally every morning I'm in the shower.
Morning lint.
Yeah, and I see that little piece of like black like floating around. I'm like, am I dying? Oh, lint. I'm like, I need that wake up call in the morning. Like, you almost died, but really you're just an idiot.
No, just had some lint in my balls.
Yeah.
I had a dingleberry. It's all good.
You're
We'll
like, oh,
live.
there's two hairs pulling together. Let me get rid of that.
Yeah. Is that? Yeah. Oh, that damn work toilet paper.
Oh, stuff is the worst.
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh, you guys.
That's why I
you guys
justify
toilet
sitting there
paper
for like
snobs?
35 minutes at least.
Are you guys toilet paper snobs?
I wouldn't say snobs, but
Not
just the stuff at
snobs,
work
but-
is so rough.
But here's the thing: if there's like the $12 toilet paper and the $1.99 toilet paper, I'll go $6.
Sure, the happy
Yeah.
medium.
You know what I mean? Happy
Yeah.
medium.
Cottonelle sucks. It's dog shit.
But
It
it's
leaves
one of those
fucking
things-
twisted. It leaves little
Yeah,
shit
twisted.
joints.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like I'd rather go if you have the $1.99 one. I'd rather go outside in the woods and just find leaves and be like, at least I'll get a little feeling with this
That's it.
fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Especially it has fungus on it.
yeah, exactly. Now we're getting two games.
Go get some fungus.
The fun guy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, like the
my
maple
balls.
blister fungus that's on the leaves now around Rotterdam.
Motherfucking my infected tree.
Mhm.
that's
That's why the
like-
leaves are falling. It's not that the season is changing. It's you guys' trees get sick.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if anyone's like, "Oh, do you need
If
toilet
trees.
paper? Need anything like that?" I'm like, "I'll get it." And they're like, "What?" And I was like, "I'll get it." They're like, "Why?" And I'm like, "I know what I like."
I have my butthole standards.
Yeah. It's like,
Charmin.
yeah, exactly. The one was that the one with the bears?
Yes.
Yes. When you're like, oh, look at the happy bear family. They wipe their ass. Look at them. You go Goldilocks and your family.
That's what you grade your ass quality on.
The
Is the
commercials,
cuteness
those
of the bear.
bears do it right on the trees.
Yeah.
They just rub their ass like.
Well, that's like the thing when people are like, do bears shit in the woods? And I'm like, I mean, they do, but apparently they have toilet paper according to these fucking commercials.
And puppies.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
there's a lot of puppies. It's like
it's like you
those
should,
are
yeah,
snacks.
for the bears.
like diapers and stuff and like other paper products like puppies and babies. And it's like,
Oh,
why is there a picture?
Yeah, it's like, it's
Yeah, the
weird.
dog's running you the roll.
There's a
from
picture of it like
across
on
the country.
Yeah.
like on Cottonelle, it used to be like a picture of a baby, and it's like this kid isn't using this.
Yeah, no, he's
It's
not.
just not.
Yeah, he doesn't have the functions to wipe his ass. If he did, then I wouldn't mind him being here.
It should be a picture of if you want to be
My kid's
realistic.
4 and toilet papers only touches the ass like a few times. It's always wet wipes.
Yeah,
Like,
he,
if you-
he
yeah.
doesn't understand the aspect of
Yeah,
like
right.
wipe till you bleed.
If you want to be realistic,
Yeah.
yeah. If
Oh,
you
there's
want,
blood. Chicken's done.
if you want to be realistic about toilet paper advertising, it would be like a trucker leaving the restroom with a smile on his face.
As long as they don't show the extra scene of another guy
Fantastic.
leaving too.
yeah. Like that was nice.
yeah, wiping his
It was
mouth.
absorbent.
And he's got the toilet paper like on his face. The second guy. This toilet paper feels really good.
Or
Let me
just-
tell you.
We're just the village people.
I can say no. A quick subtle shot to a guy tapping his foot. Just Very subtle.
When I have total,
Dude, that totally works.
Yeah.
dude, actually,
That was you?
dude, I heard a
That's
rumor.
why it's a glory hole, not a
Wow.
glory face shot.
That's what I was going. I heard a rumor that
Who knew?
yeah, I heard a rumor. This is literally like 2 days ago from
Like
someone at
9?
work. No, and they're like, dude, I found it, and I'm like, what did you find? Now this guy just literally walked up to my desk. He's like, I found it. I'm like, what? What? There could be many things. And I'm like, is it a bump down there? You should probably go to the doctor for that. And he's like, no. I found a glory hole. And I'm like, wait, what? I was like, those don't really exist. He's like, I found it.
Found it at work?
No, it doesn't work. No.
Damn.
No.
You gotta get maintenance.
In that weird room in the back, nobody knows what's in
Yeah,
there.
exactly. My lunch goes from 11:30 to 12. Okay, and my real lunch goes at 1. Okay. But no, he was like so ecstatic about it, and then I realized it's like this guy's married with like 4 kids, bald, and I was like, I don't want him to see the other side. Like he's so happy about this that I don't want him to see the other side. Like, but I was just more shocked. I was like, where did you find this? I'll give the details off air. But, it's kind of like when you find out the hand job place with the Asians. You're like, I can't tell everybody. I can tell 2 friends because they'll tell 2 friends and they'll tell
All
2
right,
friends.
all right, hang on. Everyone remove one ear. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
It's totally where I
Obviously.
figured it was.
Yeah.
The toilet.
But it's not at the it's not at the place you would think it.
Troy
at
is
the bottom of
really.
Hoosick.
I'll give Troy. Troy is really making a comeback.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, if you got time to turn your head around, yeah, fuck it.
Yep.
Pow pow, here all week with Joe Green.
See,
You just did the robot.
I don't
No,
know how
that's the palsy
excited.
kicking in. I really can't open my fingers.
I don't know how excited I could be hearing from someone that they found a glory hole.
Yeah, I didn't really know how to respond to it. I was just
Like-
like, I'm happy for
Like,
you.
do you know
I
what's
would have-
on the
yeah.
other side?
Questions? Yeah. What were?
But like I said, the first,
did he use it?
his excitement was probably yes.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
All right.
ask the direct question. I didn't ask Sandusky, did you do it? I just asked him to describe the situation.
But based on his response to
It
his
sounded like
excitement about it.
Oh,
'Cause if
yeah.
I was to tell you, like, I found a glory hole, I'd be like, dude, watch out for Stall 3. It's fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be excited. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
the
there's a
toilet
glory
paper
hole there.
moves by
I mean, if
itself
it's your
in stall
thing,
3.
Yeah. I'd be like, if it's your thing, I thought I knew you, but all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Word.
No, he was
I'll be in stall 4.
the perfect example was he was that 12-year-old that finally got the bike he wanted when his dad beat the shit out of him for 12 years. Like, you know what I mean? Like his excitement was
Oh, the beat bike.
over. Yeah, he was overexcited that his dad, got too
He
drunk.
finally loves me.
Yeah, his dad got over drunk and was like, maybe he needs a bike.
And he actually, and Dad actually bought the bike because he got a DWI and could
Exactly.
drive to the store. I got you a bike. Wink.
It's got 2 flats, they'll fix it.
Why don't you just take the quad?
Jefferson thinks it's too loud.
Too hot.
No,
My
It is-
ears are on fire.
It is balls hot in here, dude.
My ears are sweating like crazy.
I
don't know. I kind of like it.
yeah,
Oppositional
Joe, would
disorder.
you say it's very comfortable in here now when you're not playing VR?
Yeah, I was wet. I was soaked.
I can see how you would be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just moving around a little bit
Yeah,
while people are
It
shooting
is.
at you.
It is a workout. I'm gonna go full gay, as Joe would say.
Oh no, you were
Yeah.
getting definitely in touch with your gay side
Yeah.
because we were like moving around stuff, and it is you're active in this virtual reality thing. There's just space you can move around. It's really cool. And he's like, I'm gonna get ankle weights.
I'm gonna get some.
He's like,
wrist
because
weights
you're
and
moving
ankle weights
around
'cause you
so
need your
much.
hip,
He's like,
yeah.
yeah, you stretch out. Like he
Yeah.
really gets into it. I just stand there and fuck around.
So you're doing like
But
Billy
still-
Blank's Tybo, but VR,
Oh.
basically.
John
Yeah.
Wick.
No, John
Ja-
Wick.
John-
You're doing John Wick.
I'm gonna get wrist weights.
Yeah, that makes it pretty cool. That changed.
Those are good movies.
That's-
Those are good movies.
That is what you're doing.
I mean, the second one was like, it was decent. It wasn't as good as the first one, but it's still decent.
Totally working on your core.
Exactly.
the second one gave a lot more of the lore.
It did.
It
Yeah.
explained what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
Who
like,
is he?
How does he know everyone?
Yeah.
Like literally, he walks up to a janitor and they just look at each other like they're best friends. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't talk to that fucking guy. But
Yeah.
apparently, you guys know each other.
Yep. And well, most of the time they don't know each other. It was some indication, the hint, the coin.
Yep.
There was always something that if this was presented, it could not be questioned. if they were in the know.
Yeah.
But if John Wick went to the wrong guy and
I have no idea what you're talking
said, "Hobin
It's basically like
They're awesome
Keanu
movies.
fucks people up. And you're just
oh,
like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, he does super hot
yeah.
to a
It-
lot of people.
It's one of those things like when the movie came out, it's like, oh, this movie's not going to get any recognition. And all of a sudden, like you watch, you're like, this is a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
And you're just like, literally, this guy, his dog got killed, so
Yep.
he kills.
His wife was already dead, so he was.
Everyone.
Yeah, his
Like-
wife was already dead, so he was depressed about that. And then these
Yeah, that's a
and then
bummer.
these motherfuckers stole his car
Yeah, I mean,
and
who sticks
killed
to
his
one?
dog. And
The-
this was what a '68 Chevelle something.
Some
Oh, no,
nice
Mustang.
fucking, some nice.
It was a '68 Mustang. Yeah.
Yeah, so
It was the one that Nicolas Cage jacked off in
Yes.
Yeah,
60
it's-
seconds or something like that.
Yeah. So
Wow.
he went. You're all dead because I am the boogeyman, and that is his.
That's legit what he was called, like by the
He
Russians.
kills
The boogeyman.
everyone.
I like how you guys
Everyone.
all just glossed over his wife dying.
Yeah, whatever.
It was a
it's very minimal.
68. Wait. It was a '68 Chevelle,
Yeah.
and it was this and that. Like the wife didn't have blonde hair. She wasn't
There's
cute.
only
She wasn't
He was
probably-
fine.
See,
You're like-
He was fine with his wife being dead.
Of course.
Then he stole his car and killed his dog. And
What
the
I'm saying-
dog is what really fucking.
All I'm saying is
It
there's
does
about
make perfect sense.
2.5
But it is kinda
billion
ridiculous.
women, like 2.5 billion women out there.
Yeah, but there's only
maybe
one.
like 100 of those cars left.
right, and there's only one your
You can
dog.
get more of those women with
Sure.
that car.
Priority.
I like this movie.
You're just like, okay.
Yeah,
So if I
yeah.
get the girl, I probably can't get the car. If I get the car, I can get girl plus girl.
Yeah, but then they killed the dog, and dogs are.
Oh yeah, no, that dog
Awesome.
was cool as
Oh,
shit.
he has such a cool dog. He must have a good demeanor.
I mean, I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but he ends up getting another dog. He pulls the whole.
And then
You
he
want to come
kills
back
that
to my
dog.
house and get the
And
dog?
then he kills that dog because that dog was a dickhead.
It was. Yeah.
And then he killed a bunch more Russians
Hmm.
and Italians.
The Italians was the second one.
He
Yeah.
doesn't hit his dog. Yeah, but
Which I
that's
totally
my
agreed
dog.
with that.
Yeah.
The second one, I was like, "Oh, you're killing Italians? Understandable."
That was fucked up. That was really fucked up. The mark. That was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
dick move.
Joe,
Dick move.
dick move. Basically, Joe, we're gonna explain to you. So, because obviously you're going along here.
Let's explain to in the shed because we don't need to get it. We have plenty of topics. This is-
Yeah, good point. Let's
it's
get
not-
to
it's
an
not
actual
really interesting.
topic.
We
We
have
haven't-
been on plenty of topics,
Plenty of.
and we
Oh,
probably got to
all
cross
over
up.
the
Yeah, no.
One of my favorite ones was they found at NASA. If that's still a thing, NASA. What are they doing lately? They still have
like that-
space camp where here's a broom. We don't have a shuttle anymore.
They're taking the Mars rover.
It's like
out
that
on
random
tour.
government job where it's like file editor. It's like as long as no one knows about me, I'm good.
Yeah.
NASA. So they apparently they found a couple habitable planets
Habitable.
12 light years away. And how cool would it be if they sent somebody there? Like if they sent you there. Like if they sent me there, I would be like, wow, I'm far away and I now own this planet.
Ah, shit.
Like
the-
it's mine. They'd be like, no, there's a mission. Do something
shit.
about it.
Yeah,
It's
like,
my planet now.
It's gonna take you 8 years to send another person here.
Steve has been pissing and moaning the whole time. By
Yeah.
the way, he's dead.
Yeah. I
So-
killed Steve. What do you
Yeah.
do? Send me to space jail?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Ah, shit.
Like we'll find you. I have the whole thing to hide. I know it's really cool. And there's dinosaurs. That's why we brought guns.
Yeah, exactly. We brought special lasers to kill these guns.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm riding a dinosaur. Look,
Space.
selfie.
I'm a spaceman. You ain't think I got no space laser?
Yeah. So it'd be cool
They
if they
don't
sent
have
us
I mean,
another planet
I
because
would,
it would
like-
just be like, it's mine now.
But the thing is, though, if they sent me to another planet, my first thought, because this is how horrible person I am, I'd be like, fuck, no Wi-Fi.
They're goddamn right. Absolutely.
I'd be like, send the Verizon guys at least. I need 2 of them. You know, get a tower. I won't leave within like 20 miles of this fucking thing. I need my porn. Other than that, I'll build something.
Brother up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you can send those guys back. Don't worry, they don't have to stay.
No, you
Ah,
just kill them
house.
and eat them.
My house.
It's your planet. We're going to send another crew.
Well, the first 2 weeks,
And
you make it
popcorn.
look like you haven't, oh, there's food here. Don't worry. You trick them to think that you're looking for food, but really you're just like, I can kill him. That one can wait a little while. I have to thin that one
It's
out.
based on usefulness. You have to triage.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I said,
You can't just get
everyone's
there
got a
and
week.
stab them because then the meat's going bad.
Right?
You know, you
Yeah.
want one of the guys running for a little while, like you want to hunt them down like Rambo.
Can you jerky human meat? I don't know if
Yes.
that's someone. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm assuming. Yeah. I believe it's technical.
any meat, fish.
Yeah.
I mean,
you
can-
Google
you
a
can do
serial
anything.
killer. He probably did something.
Yeah.
Dahmer teriyaki.
Yeah.
This John Wayne Gacy burger is amazing.
It's like
great.
veal.
You
Because
ever
they
have
were
bu-
kids.
Oh.
Holy shit! I can
Oh.
never run for office now.
This brain
Welcome to the
jerky's
club.
fantastic.
I should run for office.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know. Just Google my name. There's no fucking way.
You just didn't finish with office janitor.
So yeah. So if you went to another planet, you would just.
At first, I'd be bored because I'd be by myself.
Well, if they sent like a crew, there's like say like
Oh.
10 people.
Is it gonna
say,
be
a nice
like
round
kind of
number.
like
Like
so are
Alien.
they gonna do it like how they do with most like shows at least? There's gonna be the smart doctor who thinks he's the leader, the tough guy, the dorky girl, the hot chick for some reason because we know she's not smart enough to really make it in NASA, but like we gotta send her anyways.
Well,
Yeah,
you
her
got.
dad was
Well,
the
we're gonna need
director.
to make
Yeah,
more.
exactly.
We're gonna. It's 12 light years away. We're gonna need to make more people,
Exactly.
and nobody wants to fuck Beth
Exactly.
because she's
We
white
didn't-
and ashy and way overweight.
That we didn't. The one
But
thing we
she's
forgot
fat,
was
so
alcohol on
she's
this
got
planet,
to-
so Beth's not.
They're not
getting
sending no
anything.
overweight people into space. Just throwing that out there.
That's true.
Just
Yeah, because they'll go. Woo.
no. They can't keep up with their calorie
That's
count.
another one
Yeah,
of
good
your phobias
point.
coming
Yeah.
through. That's what,
No, he's.
How come I only get a
No,
half
no.
a portion a day
They're
and
not
Beth
sending
gets
people
9?
into space.
Beth gets 8 test
Thought
tubes
we were
and we only
rationing.
get
Yeah,
one.
it's not fair.
why is Beth even on this mission?
Yeah.
She swallows, and you don't have to give her any warning.
Fine.
Welcome to space camp.
Yeah, just fine.
Who was the dumbass to bring a
Hot chick.
feminist in space? It's like we're starting the planet off anew. We don't want news there yet.
Yeah. Good points. Very valid. Good points.
Oh shit.
It's like if you didn't think on Earth anyone's gonna fuck you, wait till you get to space.
Awesome.
Why do you keep calling me airlock? Just go in.
Nothing.
Just go in.
Yeah.
just go there.
Yeah. Actually, you float. Here, just shove.
There's someone oppressing women in there. Go.
Oh shit.
There's only 9 of us in
It'd be
space.
like
There's
Tom
10.
There's
He's in there.
He's in there.
He's in there.
He's in there.
Oh, she'd be like Tom Hanks in Apollo 13. Just like zoom through the capsule.
He's in there. I got him on Wi-Fi. He's not physically here, but you can go talk to him in there.
He's in there.
Misogynist in space.
I like that a lot.
You like that?
It's
Well,
got some
didn't
traction.
NASA come up with a new job or something recently too?
Yeah.
Like something about like
Earth defense.
Earth defense. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say like space protector, but Earth defense.
Pretty much like the Green Lantern, but without the ring, is what
So-
they hired.
Space.
Basically, we
Earth
want
defense.
Superman to come forward. He
Yeah.
hasn't yet, but we want him to come forward. We've seen enough movies. It's gonna happen.
Then he took up horseback riding.
I used to do a joke about that. It was fucking great. Well, because I think I told this one, the horseback story with an ex of mine. Oh, well, I do this joke where it's like my ex used to ride horses all the time. And this whole time, I wish she would demonstrate what happened to Christopher Reeve. But, no, this one
You're
time,
not doing it right.
you're not falling at the right angle. You're still getting up.
Your head. Your
Use
head.
your head.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Put a nail in the helmet if you have to. Fuck. Get it done.
Put a cape on. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. Well, no, like she was one of those like rich girls and stuff, and she did like the horse shows.
Yeah, of
Which,
course.
if you've never been to one,
Equestrian.
yeah,
Yes.
if you've never been to one, fuck that. No, like
I have no plans on going.
basically it was like they were selling slaves up until like the early '80s, and all of a sudden like let's put horses in there. Let's make it a little less,
Slavey.
Yeah, it's like,
Use
let's
horses.
just ride horses instead of the slaves. So basically,
Money.
I get there and like obviously I didn't want to fuck.
Horses.
Yeah, I didn't want to fucking be there. And they got like the 2 rings or whatever where the people are. So I was like, I'm gonna go get some food. I go and get food and I come back, and as I'm walking up, I hear everyone like, "Oh my god!" like freaking out, and I'm like, "The fuck? What did I miss?" So I walk up, and her mom's there with her trainer and all that shit. Without even thinking, I literally walk up and I'm just like, "Man, this party sure died."
Oh shit.
Little did I know that in the ring, and I'm so pissed I missed this, that this girl was jumping her horse or whatever, and the horse clipped its feet, And fucking next thing you know, its neck like fucking snapped, and the girl went flying. Like game-winning field goal goes flying. So yeah, wait for it. And it gets fun. So basically,
Did you see that wild look in his eyes when he said that?
you see why I had an erection when I was talking about the Unabomber. So basically,
Fun.
I don't want to say anything.
so basically, like I'm standing there, and of course, I walk up and I was like, "Oh, this party sure died," not knowing what the fuck happened. And her trainer, she's like, "You're a piece of shit," stuff like that. And that gets attention because everyone's quiet. And I'm like, "What? I didn't know. I was there. I was getting the food, but the thing and the I'm upset I missed it too." Something like that. So this girl's laying there. They bring the EMTs up, and the horse is still laying there, like all like it can't fucking move, like its body, but except its head.
They both got the same thing.
Yeah, basically. So
Jesus.
they fucking load the girl up. Now the girl can move. So
You heard the click.
yeah, the girl can like
Sorry.
move and stuff. So she's not like all wheelchairy. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right,
Okay.
she's good. So,
They should use that as an actual term. Is she wheelchairy? No, she's code blue.
yeah, she's
Not wheelchairy.
she's
at all.
code bumpers. She's code bumpers. She's not all full wheels. She's
We
code
got-
bumpers.
How is she? Tennis balls.
Yeah.
Tennis balls on the feet.
She's got she can go like
The
this.
walker.
She can't go like this, but she can go like this.
Is she wheelchairy? Like some sergeant walking up. Is she wheelchairy?
No, code walker.
Nope, she can move her toes.
So fucking we're there, and this happens. So they get the girl on the stretcher, right? And this girl's freaking out and all that stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I lost a cat once too. I get it. So
I know, ready girl freaking out.
yeah, exactly. So they put her in the thing, the EMT, and they drive away. And I'm just like, that horse is still there. So next thing you know, from like maybe 200, 300 yards away, a tractor's coming, and there's two Mexicans hanging off the side.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, no fucking
Oh,
way.
that sounds like fun.
I'm like, this is gonna be good. So, but the thing is, I have to be good because my girl's over there staring at me with death look. Her fucking mother is right there. Everyone, so I'm just like, and everyone's being quiet. So this whole time, I'm literally biting my fingers, trying not to laugh. And I'm just like,
World star.
I'm literally just like, holy shit! Like Travis, this is one of the funniest fucking things you'll ever see in your life. Like, you can't forget this. So they come over now. The tractor.
I love the image of Mexicans hanging off a
Oh.
tractor. Like, we gotta make room.
Yeah, exactly.
I
So
love it.
they come over, and the tractor has like a spatula on the front, like they're flipping an omelet. So it goes under, it goes up. And now here's the thing: the horse is still alive. So you would think, okay, they're gonna take the horse away and do what they have to do away from the people. Nope. This guy pulls out a fucking gun, puts it right up against the horse's head, bang, right in the fucking thing.
Oh shit.
And I'm just like, my face is literally just like, just like, I'm like, it's kind of like I was 8 years old and I finally got what I wanted for Christmas. Like, I didn't know how to react. I'm all paused, like, but I can't laugh because I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. So they lift the fucking thing up and they put a tarp over it. Of course, they grabbed the wrong tarp, so it's not big enough. So they put it over like the thing, like
His
from
dick was still hanging out.
well, they got it from like the neck down to the ass. So its head was still hanging off the side, tongue out, blood coming down from the fucking thing.
Oh, that's a runny omelet.
So every bump they hit, the horse's head is moving with the tongue out, like aha, aha, aha. And at this point, I have to walk away. I'm literally like, think of like the worst ab exercise you ever had to do. That was the pain I was dealing with because I'm fucking dying. I literally had to walk away. I'm just like, this is the funniest fucking thing I'll ever see. I'm hunched over, and people randomly are walking by me like, what's wrong with this like retarded kid? I've got a hand on a trash can, just hunched over, like, this is with the horse and the fucking thing in the head.
The kid saw it.
Oh my god! And that kid's scarred for life and everything. And like I said, it was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. By the way, they need to hit 21. That was my bet. They need to hit 21. That's all I'm saying.
They are well on their way, boy.
They need to hit 21.
They're up to like 12 now, aren't they?
I think so.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, granted, you throw in that retard Tuesday, and it's like, come on. Don't throw me that handicap. Daddy needs a new car. Come on.
Season's only got 6 days left. They can make it. They can do it.
Maybe they should start gambling at Saratoga on that. Like, I want what's his nuts to win and so to fucking die.
Saratoga Death Pool?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They should
Great.
start
Yeah,
doing
they're
that.
starting
Yeah,
to
I did it. Yeah,
I think
'cause
they're missing an opportunity to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
money on
Exactly.
their fucking torture.
Yeah.
they need money. They're like, okay, listen, I got the little Mexican in the red. He's gonna
Peter's
get
love
second.
that.
The horse in the purple. Heart attack. Third turn. Calling
There you
it
You got to call your shots like pool.
down. Yeah, you're right. You're like third turn. He's going
Uh-huh.
down, baby. And you're like, oh, so
Shiny black clam balls is going to die in that third turn.
he makes it across the finish line. You're throwing your hat like, what's wrong? He didn't fucking die.
Die.
He should be on his way to the glue factory, and Daddy should be going getting a new car by now.
I like Jello.
Looks like you're not going to college, son.
We're getting very near to the end of the show.
Ah, damn it.
Very near to VR time.
Such
If
a
y'all
fast hour.
want to, we can I can plug in the VR real quick.
I'm gonna pass tonight because it's wicked hot down here.
The fan, we'll turn the fan on. That's why the
Oh, yeah?
fan is there. Yeah.
Aren't you like Mexican? You're used to this?
no,
No.
No,
You're
he
not-
got a
No.
DNA test. He's British now.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. I did
For
the same
reals. Yep. He tried to get out of it because he said, no, my sister had a DNA test. Mine might be different.
Same blood, everything. Mine's a little different.
Yeah, sister, same dog. I'm different.
I gotta retract some letters to Trump now.
Yeah.
You're like, listen, I knew a guy. Apparently, he's wrong. My bad.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. That
He would
sound-
like his refund for the wall. Turns out he's on your side.
Turns out his family actually invested in you. Who would have thought?
Yes. My name is Jefferson Bilderberger.
It wasn't Jefferson Pick a Fruit. It was Jefferson Bilderberger.
Holy crap, it's funny because it's fucking racist.
It's
Because you're
racist,
British
but you
now.
can't figure out where.
No, it's just because we busted his balls for being Mexican and now he's fucking a limey faggot.
Yeah. I've known him for 25 years, and after 20 of the years, I finally found out he was Mexican, to then find out he was not.
Well, you should have known his reaction at
Oh,
Independence
no.
Day. It's
British
either he's
is-
really happy, so he's Mexican, or he fucking hates us. And you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, something's up with that British queer. All right.
No, I was just too stupid. I thought he was Italian, like everybody
did I.
else in our school.
Yeah.
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 Italian, Del Pro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Plus he's got the, your beard grows in quick and stuff like that.
He's only raped like 3 girls.
That's right.
I'm sorry, what?
Only.
Only.
Well, that's the Irish in him.
Allegedly.
No, the Irish, you have to be married to him.
Wow.
Got a point. Man, a point.
Oh, it's funny because Irish
Damn.
suck.
I'm Irish, damn
I think I am too.
it. Yeah, I was like,
It sucks. It's like,
I love New British Jefferson. It's great.
yeah, it's like a new friend.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All Irish are allergic to
It's
cocoa
like a
butter,
new
shea butter.
It's
just
I
what it
gotta
is.
be. I have to be something in that island area because I'm pale as shit. Like
Yeah.
I literally go in the sun, burnt, and then back to pale, and that's it. And it's like nothing in between. Literally
My-
nothing in
My
between.
skin is a light switch with the sun.
Yeah. Well, like I heard a rumor like back in the day, like my cousin was like, "Oh, we're part Native American." I'm like, "Bullshit! I don't own a casino."
I got
I was like, "But the
Not getting no
alcoholic part, I get."
reparations.
Yeah.
no
Yeah, yeah.
reparations.
Well, they did give us land. I mean, that's cool, right?
Land. That's a nice. That's a generous term.
It is.
I'm sorry, I didn't say fenced-in bar.
Nothing grows here. It's yours.
Oh, we did drill for oil for about 200 years here. Yours now. Have it.
Have fun
Well.
with the water and don't use the blankets.
We got 2 minutes left. Travis, it's been great seeing you again.
I love coming here. I'm not
It's-
gonna lie.
It's a good time. The hour goes by very quickly.
It does. I feel like
Blink of an eye. We've barely scratched the surface. What
Well,
shows you got coming up?
We talked about my interject because it's interject. That's funny because it's a boner thing.
Yeah.
Boner.
We talked earlier in the shit about different kinds of boner, like when you got to pee in the morning, stuff like that. There's like the half hard horny boner, where it's like like we said, the skinny bone.
Do you bend down?
Oh, yeah, you can bend that. Like when you
Yeah.
flip side, get the blood going. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
no. So I don't do that. I'm good. And
It's not like I'm
Cialis.
Superman across the net. Like, oh, I gotta lay down.
You're gonna rub it on the sheets. Nice high thread count. Doesn't chafe.
Silk. It's awesome.
Well, like I went to like there's all the different kinds of boners that we all know. No one's ever talked about space boner. All these guys have gone into space. What's that?
Dude, with that oxygen, you can imagine.
That'll be
Not like the weightlessness.
Well, imagine being the guy
Our
who's like,
final
listen,
thought.
send me out in space real quick. I'm just gonna unzip real quick just to see how big it can get.
Yeah.
There's a hole in my suit.
What do you mean? I mean the vacuum's gonna yeah.
Space
awesome.
suit with a glory hole, please.
Dude, I realized, dude, like it sucks because I just turned 30. And like I'm younger than you fellas, but it's one of those things. It's one of those things. I'm like, I'm getting older. This could be my last boner ever. Like I've gotten to that point now in life.
Don't fall for the commercials, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
no.
it sucks.
Don't fall
Nope.
for it. No, like Cialis is recreational. You don't need to stay in
At worst,
shape
the
and stuff
morning
like that.
will always be there.
Here's the thing.
Thank God. Thank God. But the thing is, I'm a grumpy bitch in the morning, and I
But
don't
the
want.
boner will always be there. You're like, why is this here again? But it's good
I just
to
look
see
down
you.
and
Good
be
to
like,
see you, buddy.
Hey, old friend.
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
start
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Not to be confused with what we were talking with the
good old
it's in the middle-
Winky
it's
saying
in the
good
middle
morning.
of the night.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
middle of the night, and I got a pee boner.
Oh yeah, no, that's the worst thing. At 3 a.m.,
Mhm.
you wake up, you're like,
That's my
no, I
time.
can roll over and go back to sleep, and then your
Nope.
dick's like, no, you can't.
No.
Your dick's like that clown.
Travis, what shows you got coming up? man?
Winky, the one-eyed pea boner.
Oh shit.
You put makeup on yours too, huh?
You know,
Like a clown, a wig.
I want the girl to
He
feel
calls it
something.
Jennifer Lopez. Taco kisses for your penis.
I want the girl to feel like she's kissing two people.
Wow, Pally.
Oh shit, shows. Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't hate me already, I'm in Schenectady on Friday at the Mopco, I think it's called.
Yep.
Doing storytelling.
You're gonna do that too?
Yeah, buddy.
Good
Okay,
job.
we're all
Yeah.
gonna do it.
Yes.
We
Oh,
tried to
yeah.
high five. We did. I came up.
That's
with
the
high
Irish
five.
in both of us.
Yeah.
We'll just beat our wives when we get
Well
home.
done.
I tried to high five them and it didn't work.
Yeah, my wife is my dick. But anyways,
Still
No.
gonna punch her.
still gonna fucking beat the shit out of her for not cooking right. And then let's see, what do we got next week? Do I got anything next week? Oh no, next week I have a bunch of shit, but it's not comedy related. And then week after, I'm at the Altamont Orchard. No, Indian Ladder
Indian Ladder
Farm.
Farms.
There we go. Indian Ladder
Great
Farms on
place.
Wednesday. Yeah, fun place.
Deep fried cheese curd, I highly recommend.
Yeah,
using.
Ryan's been doing great up there, so he's been running it. He's given me an opportunity to ruin it, so I'm like, awesome. I'm gonna be on
Yes.
his show. Yep.
It's gonna be
And
fantastic.
then after that, I got a bunch of randoms just setting up the fall, and it's weird too because I'm going on like 2 vacations in September and October. So people are like, "Oh, do you want to do the show?" And I'm like, "No."
Where are
And
you
I'm
going?
I'm going to Florida twice because I'm a fucking idiot.
Thank you for saving my time.
Yeah, no.
I was like, really?
Yeah,
Florida? Well, what part? What part of Florida?
I'm flying into Orlando both times,
That's
and
okay,
yeah,
you're screwed.
yeah, exactly. It sucks. But I'm flying to Orlando the third week in September because obviously I'm a hardcore Florida Gators fan. So I'm going to the game. My one buddy's like, I
So
want
it's
to
a
go.
good vacation.
Yeah, exactly. I'm literally just going. I'm getting blacked out drunk with a bunch of college kids. What could go wrong?
Nothing.
Everything. And I'm so excited for it.
You and I both like nothing. You're like everything.
Sounds-
Yeah. And then,
Get that GoPro.
yeah,
get that for that.
that'll
Get
be a
that
GoPro.
GoPro.
That'll be a
There
GoPro
you go.
situation.
There's a callback. For
And
you.
then a couple weeks later, literally flying back to Florida again, doing the family vacation. And
Wah, wah.
yeah, but I'm sneaking off to another Florida game at homecoming. So
What?
if I don't get kicked out the first time, second time's a doozy.
There you go.
Time's a charm. Joe, it sounds like you're going to be at storytelling.
I'm going to be at the story time with Ethan Allman at the Mopco Theater on
Fuck yeah.
Friday.
Fuck yeah.
Jefferson and I may.
And I'm going to
go.
talk about
No shows.
it's a
for me
secret
coming
until I talk about it.
Same here.
I'm not fucking divulging anything to you cunts.
Oh, I got to text Ethan too. Good call.
Jefferson, it's been good seeing
By
you.
that I mean the
You as
people
well,
right here,
my
not the
friend.
listeners.
Jefferson, are you
maybe
doing
we'll go on
comedy
Friday.
now?
up. Not yet.
No.
Not yet?
We're going to try to. We're
Just
gonna try,
every Wednesday for 1 hour.
No.
But other than that,
I was
he
gonna
doesn't
say-
do it anywhere else. He just does it here. That's
I was
it.
going to say his life, but yeah, all right, yeah.
and I'm going to end this one quick.
You wouldn't be wrong.
My friends call me 3D. Thank you all for tuning in and Pipedream on the Comedypipe Radio Network. Since I didn't get to say any of this during the beginning since the microphone didn't work. So
I
we'll
got
save it to
some of
the
it out
end. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, boys. Oh, good times. Ooh, yeah, it is hotter than shit back here.
Let's turn on this powerful fan. Plastic glass
The thing works fine. You better watch your mouth.
does work fine. I better watch my mouth. Beggars can't be choosers. Who wants a melted chocolate bar?
Me. Me. I'm dying. I am.
Yeah, so basically, what are we doing? We're just telling stories. No, I'm good, thank you. We're basically just telling stories, like on Friday. Like,
Have you gone over with it?
not yet. I guess I got text. I was supposed to call him at like 5:30. He's like, I got stuck on a conference call.